originating from a whopping 617 feet above sea level, Milwaukee Bucks. At guard, Taurean Prince. At forward, Kyle Kuzma. At center, Brook Lopez. At guard, Damian Lillard. At forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Gary Trent.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Trent's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And for Denver, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3. What are some of the advantages, Stan, of coaching teams with a lot of veterans, a lot of experience?
Kevin, how much time do we have? I mean, do we have time to do a whole podcast? I mean, it's everything. They know more about the game. They're smarter. They've seen it all. They have developed a professionalism and a mental toughness. They've been through every situation. I could go on and on.
And there's that fine line between being too weighted in that direction and not having the kind of skill players, the youth, that can drive that engine.
Yeah, I think having a good mix of youth and veterans is very important to teams.
Brown's shot is off. Outside, Antetokounmpo takes it off the glass.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
To the middle. And finished off by Porter.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here's Lopez. His last outing, 16 points for him. Lillard misses.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. They can't settle for bad shots.
First team foul.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Brown. Outside for Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Outside Gordon. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Now here's Murray. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Jokic passes to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Gordon. Outside, Porter from downtown. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from three.
To the inside. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Murray. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Kuzma outside. Porter with the steal. By himself and finished off by Porter.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Taking a look at Denver. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And I think for Denver, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Jokic against Lopez. Back to Lillard. Takes a three. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Caught up with Coach Michael Malone, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Lillard. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to Kuzma. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here are the deadliest long-range shooters in the league. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Taurean Prince is second.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Here's Brown. Back to Murray. Porter passes to Brown. Now Jokic from 13. And it's Denver scoring again.
Jokic has every shot.
Bucks trail by 4. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Pass to Lillard. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Brown. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Kuzma against Porter. Kuzma passes to Lopez. Lillard outside. And here's Prince outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now, here's Jokic. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gordon from outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is a potential finals preview. As good as it gets early in the season. He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Kuzma. Porter kicks to Gordon. Jokic inside. Lopez is there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And he makes the first. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Denver with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Right side, Westbrook. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Murray against Lillard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
In a moment here, we'll take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Pushing it up.
Denver foul. Russell Westbrook. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Bucks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. Stan, they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Now here's Gordon. Last game, 26 points, 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the foul.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-6 run. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray outside. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Livingston passes to Lillard. And yes, it's good. Lillard's got 15 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's Jokic. 10 points for him. And Jokic throws it down.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Smith with a screen on Murray. Now Lillard. He's got 15. And Porter, here we go. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Now here's Watson. Scoreless thus far. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic draws the double. Out to the wing. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Westbrook.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now, here's Porter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Smith with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Porter. And Jokic with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Murray. And that one is off. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Lillard. Rebound by the Nuggets.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Gordon. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A strong forward. Gordon can overpower defenders.
And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said. Now, here's Porter. Outside, Green. Inside, and stolen by Gordon. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Watson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee, trailing by 4. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Trent outside to halt the run, and it's good on the layup.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Westbrook with it. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Smith, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Now, Giannis. Following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. That one goes. Count it. Trent's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. And so here's Denver. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Porter says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
And the defense should know Westbrook will not back down. He goes right into the defender and gets a chance for an and one.
And Greg, you think about what they call float heat. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Now here's Giannis. His last outing with 20 points. Green finds Trent. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and take a look at the leading rebounders since the All-Star break. Jokic, number 1. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You can take a look at either one of these guys and see just how exceptionally aggressive they've been in the paint.
The first one falls. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Christian Brown's checked in for Najee. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
For 3, Westbrook. It's good from long range. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Trent. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets leading by 3. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Westbrook. And there it is for him. Westbrook's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Livingston. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Porter against Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
For Denver, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Nancy's checked in for Milwaukee. That one is no good.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And you can see the growing confidence that Giannis has in that mid-range.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb, 9th in scoring. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. Now, here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. Watson the screen. This one for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Sharge. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Giannis. 10 points for him. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Here's Porter. Nance with some nice D.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Westbrook. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. 9 feet out. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Westbrook's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Giannis. misses the fadeaway inside. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Nuggets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Sharch in the high post, working on Nance. Porter finds Watson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Watson the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and it's Westbrook again missing. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Peyton Watson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Nance. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Porter looking it over. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Guarded by Kuzma.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Prince outside. Down low. Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. Here's Murray. Shoots over Lillard. Murray, no good. Bucks have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And here is Murray. Jokic with the screen on Lillard. That shot wide open. Murray's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Pass to Prince. Over Westbrook, and the turnover again by Milwaukee. And here we can check out the story for Jokic.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Denver's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. To the right side. Murray outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic just got 3 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 3. Prince outside. Here's the 3. Jokic cracked the miss. Jokic just got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Double team on Westbrook. Murray kicks to Watson. Offline with his 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez inside. He's covered by Murray. Lillard outside. And again, the Bucks miss. The Nuggets leading by 3. into the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
Lillard against Murray. And it's sent back by Jokic. Out left to the wing. Westbrook passes to Jokic. There's Jokic with range.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Nuggets making a change here. Charge is checked in. Green is checked in for the Bucks.
Substitution on the court.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Craig, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Free throw good, Kuzma. All right, Stan, a hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Pass to Lillard for the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Kuzma against Saric. Now Westbrook. Here's Brown. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jokic has got 19 points. Bucks trail by 8. Outside, Green. Back to Lillard. Kuzma outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Saric outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. It's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Bucks trail by 8. Prince outside. 1:14 left now here in the second. Lillard with no one around. Good on the baseline, Jay. He's got 20.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. To be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Prince against Westbrook. Lillard from outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceded. Murray, no good. Bucks trail by 8. Kuzma kicks to Prince. Outside, Green. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Now that's how to finish the break. Brown with force.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Now Lillard. He's got 20. Plays it up off the glass. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of a shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. For the Knicks, they'll be up against the Hornets in Charlotte. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
Not sure we'll see an upset tonight. Big disparity between these teams.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Nuggets.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest. Can't ask for more than that.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You guys wouldn't understand that because it involves shampooing. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Nuggets leading by 8. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Nice move. Out of the Raptors, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my, that is freakish skill from Giannis.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nugget shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Murray. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And here are the Nuggets now. They've led by as much as 10. The kick out to Porter.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
pass to Kuzma. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Lillard hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 25 points.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Jokic passes to Brown. Outside, Porter. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And again, Denver no good.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Prince, the pass to Lillard. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Brown. Lopez against Jokic. Outside Gordon. The 3. And the rejection by Giannis.
Oof, ugly start.
And it's a great finish.
Oh, my.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed of Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to talk to his guys.
Let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. Since the break, he's been simply stellar, averaging 23 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
Pass to Gordon. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lopez with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And Giannis throws it down.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Lopez against Jokic. Trying to end the drought. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Murray sets a screen for Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Prince outside. Shot clock at 6. Doubled by Murray. Giannis outside with the shot. And it's Denver with the rebound. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Inside, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. You look at the Bucks. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
And I think for Milwaukee, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Gordon, with no one around, sinks the triple. Gordon's got 6.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Bucks.
Antetokounmpo passes to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, get off me!
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Jokic with it. 19 points in the game. Left side, Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 10 points in the game so far.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Back to Lillard. A three ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray down low. Antetokounmpo's there.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Lopez passes to Lillard. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Can't hit that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside, Porter. To the inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Gordon with the defensive effort. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 4. On pass to Gordon. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, here's Prince. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Prince, the screen. Goes back up. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bucks?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Murray. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From deep, Antetokounmpo.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Too big, too strong. Jokic gets what he wants.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Nikola Jokic. One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Porter. And here's Jokic. Over Lopez. Jokic, no good.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Smith checked in for the Bucks. Kevin Porter comes in for Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Smith. Lillard against Murray. Shot from 16, and it's Lillard missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Jokic kicks to Murray. To the wing on the left. To the middle. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Prince setting a pick for Porter. An easy 2 points on the layup. Porter's got 6 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Porter kicks to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Westbrook fires away from outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 4. Lillard with it. Outguarded by Murray. Oh, there's a chance. Let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Nuggets, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast breaking style, and they are all in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the league by storm.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Sharge checked in for Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Jamal Murray. The Bucks also with the sub. Trent's checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now, here's Jokic. He's got 22. Out to Sharge. Launches it. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists in the game. Westbrook against Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 12 points in just the second half.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Jokic. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Jokic catches his way to finish inside.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Here's Lillard. Plays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 36.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Watson has it in the corner. Back to Sharge. There's Porter with the 3. Rebound by Smith. Milwaukee leading by 4 to the paint. Porter, no luck. The Nuggets shooting well, 50% for the floor. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard with it. Westbrook picks him up. Outside, Porter. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lillard. Rebound by the Nuggets. And a deep three from Jokic. That shot misses. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Raising the shot, no hesitation, we're back. They're trying to come every time, all right? Set our defense up, make a play against our set D, all right? We just got to take care of it and defend without fouling, okay?
LGA, he's commanding his squad to be smarter on defense.
Gotta find a way to just stop the momentum, and I think it's going to start with strong defense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Gary Trent. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Westbrook against Trent. Westbrook dishes to Saric. Down low, here's Murray. And the rejection by Giannis. And here's Porter. Pass to Amude. Trent outside. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Feet away. It's hauled in by Giannis.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Westbrook. And another miss by Denver. Milwaukee leading by 10. To the inside. And to Antetokounmpo.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
The quick thinking of Westbrook, sensing separation and electing to go right up with it.
Giannis against Saric. It's Trent on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc. Trent's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Westbrook finds Murray. Watson with it. Pass to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Murray. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Outside, Green. No good on the triple. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. Prince is checked in for the Bucks. And that one misses. 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. And it's Green missing. The Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
The Nuggets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. To the left side wing. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Thursday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Outside Westbrook, there's the triple, and the three ball is good. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
Prince outside from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists here tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Over to the wing. Jokic against Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Jokic. Guarded close. And that one, good.
Well, how many times have we seen that? Jokic is making something out of nothing.
Outside, Porter. Prince outside. The tray. Knocks down the three ball. Prince has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Outside, Porter. Back to Westbrook. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. Jokic, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Pass to Green. Porter with the steal. Here's Westbrook. Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Prince's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gordon kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Green. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. and so he makes both from the line.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Murray, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Over Gordon. And the Bucks miss again. The Nuggets trail by 17. Murray with it. Now, here's Jokic. Lopez covering. Jokic passes to Porter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint.
You know, very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can do.
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Free throw good. Porter.
Well, we talk a lot about Porter Jr.'s jump shot, his ability to space the floor, but I like his rebounding as well.
Prince with a screen on Murray. Lillard from outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Murray finds Jokic. Over Prince. Second chance shot. And it's Jokic missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Lillard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
At the line for the Bucks, Damian Lillard. At the line for one.
One shot.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and though the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Jokic.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Gordon against Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 36.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Jokic. Tries again. And a wide open look for Porter. Another three for Denver.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Bucks leading by 11. Pass to Lillard. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 41.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, "You guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas." We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 13. Prince, the pass to Lillard. For Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
And he can't bank that one in. Nuggets running out of time. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
Milwaukee's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. From the stripe, and he knocks down the jumper. Lillard's got 43 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Here's Jokic. Good! Concentration coming right there from Jokic.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard, right side. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Porter.
Personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting from Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. So it's Denver now. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Over Lopez. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Porter. 32 points for Jokic.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And this will push their record of 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
Pass to Jokic. Over Lopez. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group shows? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Damian Lillard. Dame, when do you know you have a rhythm in a game like tonight?
when I was doing my pregame routine, I felt pretty good. You know, the ball was coming off my hands good. I felt calm. I felt really good coming into the night to start the game. I was patient. We had a good pace. I let it come to me. I got a few clean looks, and, you know, I had some high-quality makes. And, you know, after that, I was like, this got potential to be a good night, and that's what it turned into.
It certainly was a very good night for you, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.